Hello, welcome to my podcast. My name is Juan Diego. They call me JD, and this podcast is regarding my trade today on MBIO or MBIO. That's the ticker that went up today 166%. Is trading in the U.S. market under NASDAQ, and it was amazing to see how it went up so much today. The float is 25 millions and 28. Then the market cap is 23.8 million. The outstanding shares are 27 million. They're negative on the cash. Institutional ownership is going to be 2.6%. Now, pretty much right now at the patient dilation tracker just to see what the information is there. From what I see, it's got a few warrants, 23 cents warrants. It's got a loan of 52 warrant, $52.05. It's got a lender warrants of $12.03. And it's got a 1, 2, 3 ATMs at the market, and it's got a shelf also with a baby shelf restriction is one filled on September 2019. It says replaced, and in May 2024 is registered. So that means they have a 25,284 on the float. It's got two other shelves, so it's got five shelves. So it's pretty dilutive. Now let's move on to the news. Today is June 17, 2024. It's 5:11 p.m. Central Time. So I meant to say every time I say the time is going to be New York time, which is going to be 6:11 p.m. right now as we speak. On the news, is showing a beautiful cancer, leukemia, very positive outcome. 9 hours ago, about 8:30 a.m. in Globe Newswire, Mustang Bio announces favorable efficacy and safety data from complete Waldenström macroglobulinemia cohort phase 1.5. This is 1/2 clinical trial of MB/106, CD20 target autologous CAR T therapy. All these words are very confusing. So what you really need to understand is that it's a cancer biotech. So and they have a very positive on leukemia, which is related with the blood. So in the past, I'm just reviewing it really quick. I think I have a better view on my computer. So let me just go and see if I can log in really quick on it. I don't know if you guys are still seeing me, but I'm gonna pull up the chart in order to see with a better eye. Um, Not sure how this works, but if you can see my screen, this is just me screaming here. I have an option where I can edit. So no, this is not what I'm looking for. So what I'm looking for is this. It says MBIO. Let me just take the chart and break it down for you. So right now, I'm on the weekly of MBIO, and the first thing I notice is a huge volume day which I'm marking with my on my chart, is it had a really huge spike, but it gave half of its gains. This was back in April 14, 2019. It set up a high. Then I see that day there was a volume day. They had another volume day right below 2.22 million. Then after that, there is no volume. Seems like a lot of retail is involved. Then it goes between 2020 and 2021. You had a nice spike. Then I see a little consolidation. Then it broke the other high. And then it's downtrend, a little spike, and then downtrend, gradually downtrend. Try to work up. It try to move up with a tiny volume on March 6, 2022. See a little 1, 2, 3 weeks. Yeah, that's 3 weeks that they tried hard, but nothing. And then continue going down. Then I see a little graveyard candle, which indicates it's going to continue. And it does continue for a little bit. Then it has a nice little spike on July 24, 2022, but it gave like 3/4 of its gains again. So it went continually down. It keeps going down. Then on January the 1st, 2023, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks until February the 5th, 2023. Then it went down again. There is a reverse split set up on April the 2nd, 1 to 15. Then the next 2 days keeps going up. Just keeps on, then again goes down. Not today. Today is June 16, 2024. We're just gonna go to the daily instead of the weekly. So now the weekly, I see no relative. I mean, no major volume. There's still the 2 millions is gonna be the highest it's been trading. 2 millions, 2 millions, and then today 1.3, 1.11 billion on the volume. So this company, it's 23.8 million in market capacity, and today it reached a billion. So just do the math. If I do, it was 1 billion upon 11. So 1 billion 11. That's 111. That's a million. That's 11 millions. That's 111 millions. That's 1 billion 110 millions shares traded this day. I'm not sure if it's shares traded or money, but it's that's the volume today. So we're going to divide that. What's the average between in 10 days? Let's just see. So I'll go back to the 10 days or 6 months, 3 months, however you want to call it. And then it's going to show MBIO. Oh, wait a second. It's on this one. No, MBIO. So what is showing there is 10-day volume. It has 2,057,000 on the 10 days. So we're going to divide that in 2 millions and 57. Oh no, 570. So that'd be 2,570,000 equals. So it's 431x. as they said, 431x. 431x indicates that this, in the last 10 days, the volume was 2.5 million, I have to say, and today it traded a billion. So that's like a 480 times more than 10. It's massive. So what this did, as you see on the daily, I see it gave the highest was like a 0.9714, and the lowest was 0.1290. So this day, it's impressive how much the volume was. Now let's just go to the 6 months, see how it's looking, and then we'll just do 3 months. It's looking the same in the last days. Previous high was 431. You can see that clearly on the daily. On the 3 months, it's just there. That's the top one. It's like really well balanced candle, but it's 0.4389. That was the breakout right there. So if you would have been watching this 40, let's just round numbers. Let's use 44. If you get to 44, when did you see 44? So the day, on the daily, I can see, let's do 10 days. On the 10 days, there's nothing on the left, but on pre-market, it shows 62.17 as top, as the top. Oh, wait a second. All right. No, there is another high before the 44 I mentioned. We're gonna do a round. This is 30, and then the second is 62.17. So 30 and 62. So if I wouldn't seen this, I saw this today pre-market, and on pre-market. On pre-market was showing, let me see if I can see it really quick. I know I'm getting a little slow, but please be patient with me. So what I've been doing is I've been watching pre-market, what's moving and what's not. Lately hasn't been working, but this today was an exception. And though which was a beautiful exception, since taking in consideration that pre-market went completely from 0.12 cents all the way to 0.43. Remember, it passed the 40s. Then it created a base on 30, which was the previous high. So on the previous high, it held nicely right there. And this one right here is the 2 minutes I'm looking at. I see a lot of, like a nice balance. The sellers and buyers are gone. Now the volume prevails, 2.5. It completely blew the first 2 hours. 4 minutes. By 10:26, everything started changing because a lot of volume started increasing. I can see the volume increasing right down here in the 2 minutes. So 10:30, and then by 10:46, that's like 50 minutes after, it reached 50 cents. Now 50 cents is psychological, so should it take a profits right there from 30 to 50? That's 20 cents. Then rebuy when the 43 got in again, and then close at 65. Next one was one opportunity, two opportunities. Then I started noticing this started behaving as a stair stepper, because the pre-market highs was 43.50. It crossed that at 10:46, which was my signal. Then rookies entered there. Then it fell down again below 43, it went down to 40, 61, and then from the moment reclaim. So once the reclaim was at 43.24, start uptrending. 43.24, stop supposed to be set at 40.35. So from 40 to 43.50, and that's like 3.5 pennies risk. So then started increasingly moving up. Then sellers came in, started selling some on this chart right here. I wish you could see my screen. That way it'll be easier for me to like. But the fact is that I'm recording this in order to get to just to the point where. Sorry, but I was trying to look for the video. I can find it now. Let me see if it's here. It's not there. It's got to be around here. Let me see one more time, please. Hold on one moment. Right here. Oh, it's right here. I finally found it. Hey, I'm right here. I want to see if I can maybe share screen. This is close what to share with video. Power E-Trade, yeah. Share this one right. Oh, beautiful. This is exactly what I needed. So now let me just go back and redo this again. So you see my account is really suffering, you could say. My watch list, I have a couple shares. They're really tiny, but I have them with me. So what I'm gonna do right now is this is pre-market. I'm sorry, aftermarket. There you are. Now you can see if it's something that you could see clearly. I was talking about the entries on this day, and I mentioned that pre-market. As you can see, pre-market over here, it's something that in a way, we don't need to see right now the activity that's happening, but it's definitely on hopes of a better a gap up tomorrow morning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you first what I was talking about, and instead of having, I'm just gonna do. Let's just do a quick. Let's just do a quick cross. What do you guys think? Let's just do the Fibonacci. If we do the Fibonacci retracement, let's just tell the whole move. So if you do retracement, let's just say you mark the whole on the entire gain. I can just see how on the horizontal I like to mark my 50%. Either way I have an idea of what's going on. It keeps me updated of where the plate's at, what the move is. So once I get that information, it's there. You see how it's moving after market. This is right now 6:27 East time, and it's right now it reached on the aftermarket 86.39. It's showing that it went up 11% so far after hours, which is great. Remember that I have a piece of it. It's a tiny piece of it. Everything is experimental. Nothing is to make money right now, and pretty much it's been great. So let me just hide the depth because we don't need that right now. We're just completely under the assumption that we have to see what happened today. So this is today. 2 minutes. I'm gonna move it back to 5 minutes in order to make it slightly clear. You guys remember this line is the 50% of the entire move. So as you could see, It's not coincidence that this was half of the move, but there is no way to find out about that until the move is made. So they ignore this line for right now. So what you're going to focus on was going to be this is pre-market this morning. So you can see on the RSI indicator, it went up. There's also I like also to put the MACD, and I like also to use the 20 SMA and the 200 SMA just as a reference. I'm big up sometimes, but I'm at the point in my career where I can see these moving, and I get to the right spots. I can enter here, but I didn't take gains there. So my today's entry was a little. Let me show you what my entry was on this today to see what happened. And my entries, I'm going to do X. I'm just going to type in X's. That way, there's so you get an idea where do I enter and when do I exit. So when you see X that is green, and it's going to be the entry, and X that is red, it's going to be my exit. So on this one, let me just go back. It's right here, and then complete view. Wait, no, I have to go to my Profitly because I already logged it in, and then I have all this information there with time and everything. So once I get that, it's much easier for me to explain you what the situation was. So it's right here. I logged it in as a stair-step pattern on the intraday charts, uh, and it kept breaking highs of the day. That's when I decided to execute, and I let it work. And so when I went back in, it was a 96 cents as a high at the moment. In that moment, I should execute and take the gains. But my thoughts started invading me about $1 mark. And at that moment, I was like, well, if he's this strong, it might reach $1 today. So I'm gonna put it in $1.30 because sometimes they spike, and then they just quick, you know. So one moment. Well, it's great. It's great having you here. I'm gonna end the stream, but this is just a proof. Okay, thank you.